ready to embark on a career in education. I also think that's where Harvard comes in. So I joked earlier that there are two purposes to this reception. The first is to welcome you to the teaching profession. We have some gifts for you, including an online course in teaching and understanding, which we are offering you for free, which we hope you will do. But I also joke that this is a selfish act on my part to have this reception because we're really hoping that many of you will choose to stay in the education sector and choose to study again here. Some of you will want to come back as principals, some of you will want to be school counselors, some of you will want to enter education policy, and maybe some of you will want to study in our new 3-year EDL program for education leaders. I know that many of you were asking me about it during the reception. We're very excited about this program. We're a combination with the business school and the Kennedy School. We had 1,010 applications this year, and 67% of the people who applied to our program didn't apply to any other program. So this is really a human capital initiative, just like all of you are part of the human capital initiative in the education sector. So without further ado, I'm going to turn the podium over to President Faust.
Thank you, Kathy. I wanted to be here today when Kathy asked me if I was free. I was delighted a couple of months ago to be able to say yes, because I wanted to look at all of you, because I am so proud of the fact that 18% of your class applied to be part of Teach for America. And I'm so proud that 55 of you will be serving in Teach for America for the next 2 years. So this represents a tremendous commitment on your part to the values that I think are so important for Harvard University to embrace. The value of human capital, the value of education as the driver of social improvement, human improvement, and progress. And you all, I bet, have had teachers along the way who have made an enormous difference in your lives. And I'm sure that's a big part of why you've decided that you want to play a role in having a big difference in the lives of children in the communities in which you'll be teaching. Now, when Kathy invited me to this reception, neither she nor I knew that this was going to be the day that Bill Gates was going to be But what a perfect coincidence, because he represents the investment in education that his foundation is making, because he believes, as he told us earlier today, that we must put the best minds to work on the biggest problems in the world. You are going to be putting your extraordinary minds to work on some very big problems, and he is going to help us look at these issues across the globe, across the nation, in ways that are going to make a difference for all of us. So what a wonderful thing to have him here to underline what is so important in all that you're doing, and to offer his support for your choice. Bill Gates.
Well, it's fantastic you all are going to put your considerable talent into teaching. You know, Teach for America has been a phenomenal program. You know, if there'd only been 3 graduates, Mike Feinberg, Dan Levin, Michelle Reed, you know, the whole program is worth its weight in gold. And of course, there's lots of things that Teach for America's people have done. I go around and visit schools a lot. You know, Lee High School in the center of Houston, very tough. You know, the kids there doing amazing work. Teach for America kids. I go to, when I want to be cheered up about education, I go visit Kim and meet a lot of Teach for America graduates. So it's an amazing program. You know, one of the things is not only did a lot of people apply, but because of the restricted size of the program, only about 10% got accepted. So clearly you have something special, and it's great that you're doing it. Our foundation has 2 big areas we invest in. One is the problems of the poor countries, particularly health, and the second, which is focused almost entirely on the U.S., is education. So we've decided to put our resources in those 2 areas. And you know, I'm learning about education. The politics, the science, the data. It's a complex and very interesting field. You know, it's wonderful to see when it works. It's sad to see when it doesn't. It's surprising me how little's known, for example, about why some teachers are so much better than others. And the fact that we haven't identified those characteristics and made a serious effort to take and transfer those, even two-dimensionalize them. Who's good when the class is misbehaving? You have that part of the book in Work Hard, Be Nice, where Dan and Mike are disagreeing about how tough you should be on the young males who are trying to disrupt class. And what do you do, when they're sort of challenge your authority? What are the different ways to work on that? How do you make the content interesting? And I think there will be a lot learned over the next 4 or 5 years. I hope there becomes a consensus on how teachers can be measured, be given feedback, be given ways to improve, have some, positive rewards associated with doing those things well. But it's not clear that will happen or not. We have 4 sites that we gave a total of $400 million to in the last year to do this teaching measurement exercise. And there's a lot of skeptics about whether you can do it. If you can do it, will it be accepted? So it's a high-risk thing, but it's, I think, a very important thing. We do have some things in the realm of technology, of getting best practices online, putting webcams in the classrooms where the teacher wants to take something that they wonder if people have advice for them. You put that up, get people to comment on it, and create more of a community, more sharing of best practices. So you're going to be out there learning about these things, and we hope you can explain how we should take our investments and improve education as best we can. The status quo is not great, and we need to change it. So thanks for your commitment.